Welcome to Vignana Jyoti YouTube channel. Today I am here with you to explain pair of linear equations in two variables. In my previous videos I have already explained how to solve a pair of linear equations in elimination method and substitution method. Today here we have two linear equations. Okay, we have to solve these two linear equations. Can you observe what is the specialty of these two linear equations? If you observe here the denominators, here the denominator is x minus 1, here y minus 2, here x minus 1, here y minus 2. If you have observed cleanly, the denominators contains variables. Okay, so we have to remove the variables in place of denominators. So how can we remove these variables from the denominators? That is the question. So to remove the variables from the denominators, we have to opt substitution method. So how we take the substitution? That is the most important. If for example, before that you will take this is as equation 1, okay, and you take this is as equation 2, isn't it? Suppose some students feels, sir, if you take x minus 1 is equal to a and okay, y minus 2 is equal to b. So if you assume like this, then equation 1 becomes how much? This is 5 by a plus then 1 by b is equal to 2. Here also you can find the variables in the denominators. Here we have a, here we have b. Therefore here also we get variables in the denominators. Therefore this type of substitution is not applicable. Okay, then what we have to take? That means you see clearly observe. If you take by x minus 1, so here without numerator the denominator is not defined. Okay, therefore if you put 1 in place of numerator, then this x minus 1 will be defined. Therefore you have to take 1 by x minus 1 as a. Then come to the second equation. Here you have 1 by y minus 2. Okay, y minus 2. When this y minus 2 is meaningful, or when this y minus 2 is defined, whenever it has a numerator. Here there is no numerator, therefore you have to take 1 as the numerator. Therefore 1 by y minus 2 can be taken as b. Okay, this is our assumption. That's why I will write let 1 by x minus 1 is equal to a, then 1 by y minus 2 is b. Therefore from this assumption the equation 1 becomes, can you guess? So here you have 5 by x minus 1. If you feel, 5 can be written as 5 into 1, isn't it? 5 into 1. This 5 into 1, isn't it? This 1 by x minus 1 will be a according to our assumption. Okay, then this 1 by y minus 2 becomes according to our assumption, it is nothing but b. So equation 1 becomes, here you have 5, okay, the whole thing equal to a according to our assumption. Therefore I will write 5a, isn't it? Then here you have plus, then 1 by y minus 2 is nothing but b. Therefore plus b is equal to how much? 2. You can take this is as equation 3, isn't it? Then you will, equation 2 implies, so if you think this 6 is nothing but 6 into 1, therefore this 1 by x minus 1 can be taken as, according to our assumption, it is nothing but a. Therefore it becomes a. Here you have 3, but our assumption is 1 by y minus 2. According to our assumption, you have to make 3 as 3 into 1. There is no change the value of 3. Therefore, this 1 by y minus 2 can be taken as b by our consideration, isn't it? Therefore, equation 2 implies here you have 6. Okay, the whole thing equal to a. You have to write 6a, then write down the minus, then here you have 3. The whole thing equals to b is equal to 1. You can take this is as equation 4. Now, if you observe equation 3 and equation 4, these two makes a pair of linear equations. Okay, here the variable contains in numerators only. Therefore, it is very easy to solve to us. Why? Because we have already learned how to solve these type of linear equations. So, you have to solve these two equations. For getting the values of a and b, you have to opt either elimination method or substitution method. I am hereby opt elimination method, isn't it? So I go through elimination method to find the values of a and b. So before going to elimination method, I have to check the coefficients of any variables are equal or not. Suppose if you take the coefficient of a is 5. Here the coefficient of a is 6. Therefore, coefficients of a are not equal. Then you observe the coefficients of b. Here what is the coefficient of b? Here we cannot find any coefficients. It is nothing but 1. Here the coefficient is 1. Here the coefficient of b is 3. Therefore, b coefficients are also not equal. Therefore, we have to make either a coefficients or b coefficients as equal. So, here I would like to equalize the b coefficients. Why? Because here the b coefficient is 1, isn't it? If you multiply throughout this equation by 3, you will get here 3b. Here already we have 3b in equation 4. Therefore, our process will be easy. If not like that, if you would like to eliminate a, this whole equation is multiplied by this 6. Okay, then this whole equation is multiplied by this 5. That means you have to multiply these two equations for eliminate a. But if you eliminate b, equation 3 should be multiplied by 3. That's enough. So I have to multiply equation 3 with 3. Okay, then what happens? So this 5 is multiplied by this 3, it becomes 15a. Then here you have 1. This 1 into 3 becomes 3b is equal. Here RHS also should be multiplied by this 3. Therefore, 2 times 3 is nothing but 6. You will take this is as equation 5. Okay, now if you observe equation 4 and equation 5, here the b coefficient is 3 while neglecting this sign. Okay, here the b coefficient is 3. Therefore, numerical coefficients are equal. Therefore, now I will write down equation 4 here. Equation 4 implies, I will write down here a terms, 6a minus 3b is equal 1, isn't it? Now, you have to eliminate the terms of b, you have to opt either addition or subtraction. Here, according to this problem, here the b coefficients have opposite signs. Whenever you find opposite signs, you have to add these two equations to cancel the terms. Now I will go to add these two equations. That's why I will put plus sign in between two equations. Therefore, here plus 15a, here we have 6a. It is nothing but 21a. Okay, here plus b plus 3b minus 3b should be cancelled. Here you have 6 plus 1 is nothing but 7, isn't it? Therefore, you have to find the value of a. That's why you have to transpose this 21 to RHS. Then what happens? A is equal 7 by 21, isn't it? Therefore, here 7 and 21 are divisible by 7. Here 7 ones are 7 gone. Here 7 3s gone. Okay, it is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, now I will get the value of a. It is nothing but a is equal 1 by 3. Then what we have to do? We have to find the value of b, isn't it? So for getting the value of b, here you have two methods. The first method is how to substitute the value of a in equation 3 or in equation 4, then you will get b. That is one method. Another method is you have to eliminate the a terms from these two equations, then you will get b. So to eliminate a, as previously I said, this equation is multiplied by 6, then this equation is also multiplied by 5. So you have to multiply both equations. It leads to long process. Therefore, I have to opt substitution method. That means now I would like to substitute, I read here only, substitute a is equal to 1 by 3 in equation 3 or 4, but I opt equation 3 because in equation 3 I find lesser coefficients than this coefficients. Okay, it makes us easy to calculate. Therefore, I will take equation 2, isn't it? I will choose equation 3. What is equation 3? It is nothing but 5a plus b is equal to 2. Here I will write 5. In place of a, I will write 1 by 3 according this value. Here a is 1 by 3. Therefore, you have to write 1 by 3 in place of a. Then here b is unknown. It is our aim is equal to 2. Then you have multiply here. 5 ones are 5 by 3 plus b is equal to 2. Therefore, to find the value of b, you have to transpose this 5 by 2 to RHS. Okay, then what happens? B is equal to 2 minus 5 by 3. Okay, this plus 5 by 3 becomes minus 5 by 3. Then b is equal, here a fraction is subtracted from an integer. In this case, the LCM is nothing but the denominator of the fraction. Here the denominator of the fraction is 3. Therefore, the LCM is 3. Thereafter, the shortcut is you have to multiply these two numbers. 2 into 3. That means 2 times of 3 is nothing but 6 minus 5. Therefore, you have to calculate the value of b. 6 minus 5, 1 by 3. Here b also 1 by 3. But here unfortunately both values of a and b are equal. In all problems you cannot get like this. In the other problems, the value of a and the value of b maybe differs. Okay, it happened unfortunately, isn't it? Then, but our aim is not finding a and b. Why? Because our problem does not contain a and b. Our problem contains the variables x and y. So finding of x and y is our ultimate aim. Therefore, we have to find x and y at final stage. You have to put headline for x and y. Okay, how can you get the values of x and y? According to our assumption, we can find the relationship between x and a. Here we can find the relationship between y and b. By taking this assumption, I will find the value of a, thereafter I will find the value of b. Now, you will take the value a is equal to 1 by 3. According to our assumption, a is nothing but 1 by x minus 1. Therefore, 1 by x minus 1 is equal how much? 1 by 3. Here you have to calculate this one in two ways. One way is by cross multiplication you can get the value of x. The another way, unfortunately here both numerators are equal. Whenever both numerators are equal, denominator should be equal. I will opt this here, x minus 1 is equal to 3. I understand? Here both numerators are equal, therefore both denominators should be equal. Therefore, if you transpose minus 1 to this side, you will get x is equal 3 plus 1. So it is clearly x is equal 4. We will get x value. Then you have to get the value of y. So similarly, for getting the value of y, you take the relationship between y and b. You take this assumption. It is nothing but, here write down the b value at first. B is equal to 1 by 3. Then you will write down the value of b according to our assumption. According to our assumption, b is nothing but 1 by y minus 2, isn't it? Therefore, 1 by y minus 2 is equal to 1 by 3. So, similarly here also you can find both numerators are equal. Therefore, denominator should be equal. Then it happens y minus 2 is equal to 3. Then y is equal, that is 3 plus 2. Therefore, y is equal to 5. Now, I will get both the values of x and y. But here I have a small doubt whether my answer, that means whether my solution is a right one or wrong one. So how can I clarify my doubt? So to clarify your doubt, you have a verification process. Now we will go through the verification. Okay, now verification. So it makes us very comfortableness. So verification. How can you verify the equations? You will take the first equation. So according to the problem, what is the first equation? It is nothing but 5 by x minus 1. Okay, 5 by x minus 1, isn't it? 5 by x minus 1 plus 1 by y minus 2 is equal to b. Is equal to 2. Is equal to 2. Then you have to substitute the value of x and y here. It is nothing but 5 by, here x is, the value of x is 4. See here. Therefore, you write down 4 minus 1 plus 1 by, here y. Y is nothing but 5. That is 5 minus 2 is equal to 2. This is 5 by 3 plus here 1 by 3 is equal to 2. Therefore, here both denominators are equal. Therefore, you have to add both numerators directly. It is nothing but 5 plus 1, that is 6 by 3 is equal to 2. Here, this 6 and 3 can be cancelled by 3. Here 3 ones and 3 twos. Therefore, 2 is equal to 2. Both LHS and RHS are equal. Here equation 1 is satisfied by the solution. So here you cannot conclude the solution is a right one. Why? Because the solution has to satisfy the second equation also. Then only we can conclude our solution is a right one. Therefore, you will take the second equation. It is nothing but 6 by x minus 1 minus 3 by y minus 2 is equal to 1. Now, you have to substitute the values. That is 6 by, here x is nothing but 4. X minus 1 means 4 minus 1 minus here 3 by here y. Y is nothing but 5 5 minus 2 is equal to 1. It is nothing but 6 by 4 minus 1 is 3 minus 3 by 5 minus 2 is 3 is equal to 1. Then you will go through the cancellation. Here 3 ones and 3 twos. Here the value is 2. Here 3 ones, 3 ones. Minus here 1 is equal to 1. Therefore 1 is equal to 1. Therefore here LHS is equal RHS. Therefore our solution is verified. Our solution satisfies both equation. Therefore you have to write like this. Our solution is, therefore solution is x is equal to 4 and y is equal to 5. Thereafter you will keep the solution in the box, isn't it? Okay, you have to practice much more problems. This is most important for public examinations. You have to practice very seriously. Okay, thank you for watching this video.